Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Tonight, thought I'd have a change, done massive amounts of beers recently, so it's time for a wine review. And this is the wine. Vino Maipo, Merlot, Chiliean wine, 2017 on the bottle. Mainly found in Sainsbury's. It's one of their brands that sells fantastically well. Comes in bottle form, also comes in the little bottles, and also boxed wines as well. It is, I think, one of the better cheap wines, you know. For 4 or 5 quid a bottle, I think I paid a fiver for this. I think I found a fiver on the road and I just, found a fiver and just went and got a bottle. And so put it away for future review purposes. So some outside interference. So Vino Maipo, and it says here something wines. I can't. Mi Pueblo wines are traditionally crafted in Chile. Find the spirit and passion of the Maipo townspeople in every bottle. This wine is ruby red in colour with plum and cherry notes on the nose. A fruity medium body with a smooth finish. Ideal to be combined with savoury cheeses and red and white lean meats. So let me try and make some room because I've bought that many beers. I'm getting to the stage where I'm struggling. Right, so let's give it a pour. Oh, yeah, definitely get the plum straight away. Lovely smell to it, you know. Like most wines, they say, you know, air the wine. Leave the bottle open. It's funny with wines. I've had £27 bottles of wine. I've had homebrew wine, and I've had the the £3-4 bottles. And unless it's certain brands, there are certain brands, you know, some of the cheaper brands where you can tell, but a lot of them, to most wine drinkers, there's not much in it at all. And in some ways, sometimes the more costly wines don't taste as nice as the cheaper wines. So you know, it's all swings and roundabouts. Vino Maipo, a really good wine. So while that breathes a minute, let me see if I can get a Vino Maipo review, because that'd be interesting. Don't know if I will be able to. Oh, there is a review. Let's have a look. Vino Maipo do also do this, you know, like most brands, they do a Cabernet Sauvignon and, you know, others. Right, there's a, trying to get pick out a site that actually has a review. Okay. So on this site, winesearcher.com, it's got a 3.5 out of 5. But it looks like it's just one of these sites that's just there to sell you wines rather than actually discuss. No, not really. No, not many actual reviews. Let's look. Ocado, they've got some reviews on their website. says it's £7.50 a bottle on their website. An ABV of 12%, so not exactly a strong wine. God, trying to find the reviews. And I still can't find the reviews. 4 reviews, right, here we go. So, this was a 5 out of 5 review. Really lovely wine, very light and delicate. It is my favourite Merlot from now. Another one, delightful, light and with a lovely finish. Another one, nice full-bodied wine, good with tapas as well as casseroles and roast. Pleasant aftertaste. And then another one, nice wine, good value. So these aren't connoisseur reviews, so you know you have to take some of these reviews with, you know, people just give banging out 5 out of 5s. I don't think anything deserves a full 5 out of 5 because there are wines that are going to be better, and you know, so you need to, if it's a really good wine, give it a good score, but don't go never go full. Oh, like it says, lovely plum. Did say plum, didn't it? And cherry nose. Definitely got the taste of plum. Hints of cherry, I suppose. A little aftertaste, but you know, nothing nasty. Very easy to drink. Like anything, you know, if you've never drank a red wine and you want to get into wine drinking, start off with a rosé of all. Something like Mateus. If you're sweet, if you like sweeter wines, go for the cheap 3% wines. Start there. Then move on to stronger rosés, and then move from rosés to whites, because if you go straight to whites and you've never drank one and it tastes like vinegar, you're going to be put off. So you go to rosés to whites, and then from whites to reds. And what that will do, you'll get used to it even more. I mean, some people can go straight to reds and start drinking. I did the rosé to white to red route, and now I can drink any, you know. Oh, so lovely ruby red colour to it. Oh, lovely, you know, absolutely spot on taste. Like it says, wines like this, blue cheeses. Oh, if you like your blue cheeses and your crackers, you know, this with them. Or if you're cooking a steak on the barbie, you know, get your steak nicely cooked, medium, glass of this wine, cutting it, you know, chucking it in the mouth, bit of blue Stilton drizzled over the top as you know, on the final cook, and you know, it'll make a brilliant meal, brilliant wine to go with it. I'm not sure, you know, it's something for a white wine, lean meat, but certainly, you know, steaks and blue cheeses, absolutely spot on. I've had it before, so I damn well know what I'm talking about. Very easy to drink. The first time I once got from Sainsbury's when I worked there. There was some Merlot, a house Merlot. The box was bust, so I got it for £3 for 4 bottles, and it took me all night to drink 1 glass. And that was in my early days of wine drinking. I mean, now I can drink a bottle in 10 minutes, you know, it don't take long. And which probably is not a good thing, you know, in the long run, but it just shows you how things can change. Oh. So, on offer, £5 a bottle. You don't want to be paying any more than £5 a bottle, but it is, you know, for an introduction into red wines, it's a great way of getting into it. Most people go for Blossom Hills, Echo Falls and things like that. then you'll come on to this, and then you'll move up to your Wolf Blassers, and you know, them sort of wines. God, I'm trying to think of all. Brancott, they make some lovely wines. And then in the years after, once you start spending more money on wines, then you go up to your Barolas, your Amarones, your Chianti Classicos, and you know, it's a great introduction. So I'm not going to drink the whole bottle because I'll be steaming. So out of 5. Like the review says, it is very nice to drink, good taste. It's, I wouldn't say it's in my top 5, but I passed a lot of different wines to pick this up in the shop that day. A lot of wines that were on offer, so it is a good wine. So I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5 for wines, and that's a good score for a wine. One day I'll actually show you my top score, but yeah, 4.5 out of 5. Very nice commercial wine. Oh, don't drink it all, I'll be battered before I get up back in the house. Thanks for watching. Cheers.